Every year in Belgium, over 70 million tons of rocks are extracted from the bowels of the earth. This is essential work, which inevitably transforms the landscape. The quarry constantly disturbs the earth, lays the rocks bare, and creates new, so-called pioneer environments. This group of extreme conditions could a priori appear hostile to life, but the bottom of the pit reveals some astonishing surprises.
Des petites mares qui sont recreusées régulièrement et dans lesquelles il n'y a encore pas de végétation ou très peu de végétation. Ce côté pionnier, c'est très intéressant. Il y a plein de plantes rares, plein d'animaux rares qu'on ne trouve que dans les carrières, ou presque.
The natterjack toad is mainly a land animal, but its survival depends on temporary ponds, whose shallow depths and regular drying out protect it from fish which feed on its spawn and tadpoles. They are both fragile and incredibly resistant, and can survive in a simple rut created by a passing machine. In the more open areas, it's the little ringed plover that has chosen to settle. On pioneer grasslands created through excavation operations, all it needs is a hole in which to lay its eggs. Scree is constantly being formed in quarries, an ideal shelter for a variety of reptiles such as the smooth snake. Non-poisonous, the snake mainly eats another quarry inhabitant, the common wall lizard. Scree is also witness to the appearance of pioneer plants which have become rare wildlife.
Pendant l'exploitation de la carrière, vont apparaître des milieux qui sont favorables à toute une série d'espèces qui n'étaient pas là avant que la carrière ne soit en place. Et pour autant qu'on s'en préoccupe, on va pouvoir les maintenir sur le site, voire par certains aménagements en amener encore d'autres.
The Life in Quarries project was born from these observations and aims at implementing actions to encourage biodiversity within active quarries.
Tout l'enjeu du projet LIFE, c'est de pouvoir concilier les actions qui sont intéressantes pour la biodiversité, de manière à ne pas gêner l'exploitation de la carrière et qui peuvent se faire en cohérence avec le plan d'exploitation.
Active quarries have many conditions available to them to facilitate the development of biodiversity. Excavation products, as well as the availability of machines, allow for the controlled development of scree, which offers shelter to reptiles and amphibians.
C'est surtout de la planification et de l'organisation. On essaie vraiment de synchroniser notre activité journalière à la réalisation des actions qui sont vraiment ciblées sur le projet LIFE.
In runoff zones, or areas where water accumulates, quarrymen can dig small holes of different sizes, which, once filled, will form ponds favourable to amphibians. The surrounding scree will then be colonised by a variety of pioneer species, which completes this mini ecosystem. Although the project's originality and beauty lie in the establishment at the very heart of an active quarry, a few measures are needed to protect species from the excavation operations.
Une des bonnes pratiques va être de délimiter des zones par la mise en défense de ces zones, notamment en plaçant des gros blocs, en sensibilisant également le personnel de la carrière afin qu'ils ne circulent pas de manière trop régulière dans ces zones-là.
The refuge areas created in this way can combine different types of pioneer habitats to increase the number of targeted species. As long as areas will remain inactive for some years to come, many of them are suitable for development. But how can the very long-term continuity of these habitats that have been created be ensured? The LIFE project is based on an innovative concept of dynamic management of biodiversity. When a part of the quarry containing a habitat is going to be excavated, a new refuge area will be created beforehand in a location that is temporarily or definitively inactive. In winter, in the absence of populations, grasslands and their seeds will be transferred here. The permanent availability of habitats is ensured in this way, without impeding quarry operations. Perched on the cliff tops, the Eurasian eagle owl seems to be watching over operations. Around the former flooded pits, an abundance of fish attract birds such as the common gull. In the loose cliffs of the stockpiles, the sand martin has taken refuge. All this is evidence that through limited investments, quarries can play a decisive role in the conservation of endangered species. The LIFE project unites scientists and quarrymen in a common goal which aims to focus on new approaches for the development of biodiversity. Initial results, beneficial to all, illustrate this as an opportunity for a real partnership between man and nature. With the contribution of the LIFE programme of the European Union,